Beautiful. So let's look onto our EURJPY. First, bias. What's our direction, bullish or bearish? So I can tell that this was our previous month, February. February just respected the swing high, swing low right there. That means we are bullish this month. What's our target this month? Our target is our nearest candles high right there. That's our target. So that's how we have our bias, bullish, and our target right there. But I'm a day trader. I will need to refine my target. So let's go down time frames. If I go into weekly, looking for my nearest target, arguably, let me go into monthly. Just I want to see this line lower time frames. If I go into weekly, I just want to refine my target. I would argue, say, this nearest swing low like here. That's my weekly target right there. So let's go down time frame on daily, just defining and finding my nearest target. So daily, if I look closely, there is no swing high or low. So the one which has already been taken out is right here. We have another one which has already been taken out and is respected. It's around there. So what's our next nearest point of interest? I would argue this candle's high right here. That's our next point of interest. So that's our target today as we are heading on to London session, and we have news, orange folder news, to which ECB Bank President Christiane Lagarde speaks. So that's my interest. What's my narrative? So I'll be looking my narrative during the onto the 4-hour time frame. So what do I need on 4-hour time frame? So actually, is my narrative will be around 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame like here. But the higher the time frame, the better. So what will I be looking, and where is my context actually before refining to 4-hour and 1 hour? So my context will be around like here. This is where I'll be looking for my entries going high. Else I'll be looking for my entries going high. It depends, but currently the minimalist one is like here. So like here, I'll be looking for my entries along this area. So along this area, I'll be looking for my entries. So for my entries to occur, I just need a gap. I just need a gap around here, just a gap. What do I mean by a gap? I just want to see something close to this. So these gaps tend to hold price. What do I mean? These are called imbalances. They tend to balance price. That means if price went high and leave a gap, price will retrace back to balance that and continue high. That's what I want to see during the London section around this box right here. So for that, I just want to see my gap around 4-hour time frame, or I can go onto 1 hour on 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame like here. So that's what I want to see. For example, you can see we have a gap on our 1-hour time frame right here, to which this gap is quite nice, but it doesn't align with our time frame, to which we just want to see it around near London session. And this would probably be our nearest target, and our entries will be around here. So just for a quick show, let's say for a quick showing, let's say price, let's just ignore that. I just want to show you my entries. Let's say we are tracing this gap right here and we are bearish, and you can check our time down here is around the London session 5 a.m. So I want to see this gap just holding price. You can see, let me just use a replay tool like here. Sorry. So you can just see we are currently onto a run session and we have created that gap, and I go down one time frame, and that is 5 minutes, just to check for my entry. So my entry is called sharp turn, to which I just look for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So let's just replay the replay bar. Sorry. Price top. Beautiful. Price just tapped in and just left this gap right there. I'll just select this bar right here. Just left that gap right here. And also we have our swing high right there, our closest target, leaving this gap, this means this is a, I will enter off of that and just below that gap, and 1 to 2, and come on, yeah, 1 to 2 along that area. Let's take our buy entry, our TP right there, our stop loss right here. So I tend to, let's check our price if for a replay. Bam, 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 bam. That's it. W. So that's how I trade actually. This is just an example of how I could take this entry, but I didn't take this entry because I was waiting for the CPI style. So yeah, that's it. This is how I trade actually. Play back 1 hour time frame. So I'll be looking for a gap around this area, 1 hour or 4 hour. This is where I'll be looking for my entries. So that's it. Thank you. Bye.